Hi beauties, Tracy Fisher and Dawn Hart here from Helia Wellness. And we thought we would chat with you today about is the idea of information overload. So we're wondering if you, like us, have kind of a combination of books that maybe look like this, right? So you've collected every book, every nutrition book, every diet book, every fitness book known to man. And you're wondering why you're still not successful in taking action. And that's kind of what we want to talk about, is this fact that we think by gathering more information and kind of getting the latest plan will have us finally be successful. And it's kind of backwards thinking. So what do we suggest instead?
Yeah, I think I'll chime in there and reiterate the importance of credible research and evidence-based nutrition and fitness information.
Information gatherer over here.
Yes, the little science geek. And although information can be power, ladies, it really comes down to our ability to apply that information. I think we live in a world where I often reference it as analysis paralysis, and we get caught in this rabbit hole of collecting so much information and so much data. What it does is it almost creates a barrier to move forward. And we often fool ourselves that we're taking greater action than we are, large in part because we're plugging so much more information into our brains.
Yeah.
So, one thing we echo the importance of is it's great to have goals, and it's great to research those goals and what it's going to take to achieve those goals. But in essence, the magic happens when you take action, and more so when you're consistent with that action.
Yeah, we talk to people about kind of if you want to figure your goals out, that's fine, but then you need to kind of put your goal on the shelf and figure out a process. Yeah. Because process is what it's all about, and that's what actually moves us to action. So, the answer is not going to be in the next latest and greatest plan that you think has some different powerful information. The reality is what we need, all of us, is to just be consistent. Yeah. So we need to pick something, yes, something that's well thought out, well planned out, but we just need to take action on it instead of, doing something for a short period of time, 15 days, 30 days, not seeing what we think we should. Typically that's standing on a scale, which doesn't tell us what we think it does anyway. And then giving up because we put all of this time, 30 days into it, and we're feeling like it's not being effective. Really, we just need to maintain consistency over the long haul. We're not talking about 30 days, 3 months, 6 months. Like this is a lifestyle change. So we need to commit to it for the long term.
Yeah. And that's a tough one for us to swallow, right? Because we large in part live in a society where it's all about the quick fix mentality. And let's be honest and not bullshit one another. The quick fix is far more appealing and far sexier than a lifestyle transformation. Yeah. Right. But the reality is, ladies, that it is, in fact, revisiting those fundamentals and committing to 1 to 3 things each week, each month that actually moves the needle towards improved health and vitality, and often weight loss, which is usually what motivates a lot of women to sort of stay the course on any said plan. Yeah. So
yeah, it's interesting. The latest post I did on Instagram, I talked about I can't remember which woman's magazine it was in, but it was an article about, I think there were 6 women who had all lost over 100 pounds. Now this was over the span of 2 years. So again, consistency long-term. What was interesting to me is that none of them were on the same plan. They were all following a different formula, different process, researched, well thought out. But none of them were the same. So what this teaches us really is that there is no one size fits all. We all react to things in different ways, but what these women did was found something that felt good for them, that fit into their lives. And then they were just consistent. They just woke up every day, put one foot in front of the other, and all ultimately ended up achieving kind of what they were looking for in the first place. So a lot of lessons in there for us, for sure.
Yeah, which large in parts illustrates the importance of why at Helia we are really process driven, and we push back on a lot of the diet culture because we know it simply doesn't work long long-term.
Yeah.
Right. And it really comes down to leveraging thoughtful processes that work for your lifestyle, further to what Trace said, because there is in fact no one size fits all, because each of our bodies are biochemically unique, we often say, meaning our hormones are ebbing and flowing at different rates. And some of us get far greater return on our investment, sleeping better versus focusing on what we're fueling our bodies with and so forth.
Yeah.
So it really looks different, but those answers reside within you. And we are in essence your resource to make sense of sort of the tangled web that's happening in your body. So by all means, reach out if you have questions, and yeah, use us as a resource kind of moving forward, gals.
Absolutely. We hope you have a lovely day, beauties, and we will chat with you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.